Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in. Check out your boy, P-Funk. P-Funk. Ooh, I'm about to do my thing today. Out here in my lab, where I do what I do for you. I'm bringing up a few people to speed on the name P-Funk and what funk means to me. This ought to be fun. I'm about to indulge in some personal memories that I'm bring up the lights for y'all right quick. All right, let's rock. Rightisms, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. There's a message in my stories. For life, I give life lessons. You tune in to receive them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's handle our business. Right thinking mission, and I'm on it, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking way of life through mental and spiritual discipline. Practice daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission, the all right thinkers, know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. You see where we're going with this? Let's get there together. So I asked the question, do you know you? You will when I get through. Yeah, that's what I do. It's rhetorical, but if you don't have the answer for yourself, tune in. I got you. A person who knows not, and knows not that they know not, is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not, and knows that they know not, is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do. For you, I appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not, and believe and think that they know, is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm your spiritual alarm clock, here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself. And to my yacht, be true. You hear the name P-Funk. Title is Sage. My philosophy is right thinking. All those came together in order to come from the original. Right thinkers, let's talk about funk. Was my original religion. Funk is what saved my life. Just saying, with the esoteric and symbolism that I use to motivate, enlighten, enhance myself with funk, I did that over 40 years, 50 years ago now, and I'm still doing it. Why? I got something to add to it now. I put my spin on it. Let's talk about it. What are you talking about? Funk. Why I got the name. Let me try and see if I can make some sense of this. I've been following Funk, a.k.a. Parliament Funkadelic, and I was led by George Clinton. We call him Dr. Funkenstein, okay? And back in 1974 is when I went to my first concert. I've been hooked ever since. Been hooked, line, and sinker. Ain't never thought twice about it. Ain't looked back, ain't questioned. I'm funk all the way, okay? So when something can make you change your name to represent it, what that say about funk? To me, remember, funk, I just say, funk means real. The P is me, pure. I'm pure real. That's my philosophical concept, symbolism, and that's what motivates me with the name. The name means pure real. I'm living up to that name. That's what I call an attribute. What represents me most? Well, pure real, why? I'm that pure real dude. Simple as that. Moving on. So that's to understand. Hopefully you get that concept. And I put the P on it. That means what? Pure, uncut. Don't want it. Okay? Stainless. Okay? I'm proud of my name, aka my attribute, P-Funk. Why? Because I never forget when I went to college, the professor, one class we had, he said, P-Funk, what kind of name is that? Funk means fear. I said, yeah. Funk, Wagner Dictionary, well, I come from funk means real. I broke it down and explained to him. By the end of the semester, he said, right on, P-Funk. Thank you. I came to class, did my work, participated, and earned his respect. Well, he respected my name. Simple. Moving on. So when you can do that, that's fun. But to claim something name, I ain't with that. So yeah, I'm proud of my name. I live up to it because, like my zodiac sign, I am who and what I am. I know who I am now. P-Funk. And it fits perfect. Why? It ain't changed in 50 years, all right? And it suits me now at this point in my life. So, no, them God names, I ain't trying to be no God. I just want to be me. And P-Funk is me. Moving on. So it ain't big on that. All right. Now, I have been practicing funk, a.k.a. keeping it real, all my life. No matter what I've been through, I was always funky. I mean, I was always real. In all my endeavors, good, bad, and different, I kept it real. That's what funk means to me. Okay? And I'm going to break it down for you a little more intricate, little personal experiences to show you where, funk ain't never went nowhere. Just like the Christian. All right, let me get to lessons. Get ahead of myself. Slow down. All right. Now, to what? I'm down with funk. What? For life. I'm a lifelong funketeer. If I sign up, if I take the oath, put my right hand up and give you I ain't changing. I'm a Mason. Will always be a Mason in my heart. Okay, well, I took the oath. I will never denounce it. Moving on. Why? It's personal. And that's every individual. You can do what you want. I know I ain't changing. Why? That's why I took the oath. Excuse me. It's personal again. Now, philosophically, just like a Muslim is down with Allah, okay? Nope. Again, just like the Christian is down with Christ, the Jews are down with Yahweh. Okay, Jehovah, whatever. But I'm down with funk. I use the same philosophical principles that I did that a long time ago. I didn't know it, but I knew I interpreted it that way. So I'm saying I do the same thing. The same thing. But the question is your Islamic faith getting you where you want to be? Is your Christian faith getting you where you want to be? Is your Judaism faith? Because my funk is getting me where I want to be. So I'm comfortable with what I'm using. How about you? That's the difference. If you're going to be something, be it. I ain't, that's all I know. Funk. I got knowledge of self now. Now with the funk, I'm a bad man. Let's go. And watch this. I use funk philosophy way back then, not knowing, but I did put in a position where it worked for me. It inspired and motivated me. It kept me real, kept me grounded, all those stuff, okay? It kept me, I consider it being real with myself. Funk. To get me through just what? Just good? Oh, man. I use funk to get me through, not just good, okay, but also the bad. It didn't make a difference. I was still funky. Break it down to you. When I was locked up in prison, I was locked up in prison. Okay, now in the mental hospital, okay, it's not this, not the first, instead of going to prison, I was locked up in a mental hospital, okay, considered to be crazy, what they call it, crazy house, okay? Why? I was crazy. Just like I wanted them to be. They believed it, they thought it, they put me in the crazy house. But in order to go to crazy, I went to the crazy house to keep from going to the big house. So I pulled that out. Long story short, I was way ahead of the game right then. And I took the oath, again, as Masonic order. I will not divulge none of Masonic secrets for nothing to nobody. Why? I know the penalty, and I don't want to suffer the penalty. Simple. If you don't want to go to jail, you don't do things that will break the law to get you in jail. That makes sense? When I didn't give a shit about going to jail, I broke the law. I was a law breaker. I didn't give a crap. But once I paid, I ain't doing that no more. Simple. It's just that simple for me. Well, some people keep going back and forth. I don't know. Once was enough. I learned that lesson. And guess what? I took the oath Masonic order, okay? And I took the same oath with funk. Like I just told you. If I swear my allegiance to you, I pledge allegiance to the funk. United States funk. Yeah, I gave him my allegiance a long time ago and ain't never wavered. Okay? My best, how about this? The high point of my life, for me, on stage, Madison Square Garden, me and my dude, with George coming out the spaceship, giving me the funk. That's it. Take me now, Lord. Why? I done did it, but that's the highest for me. Why? I was starstruck. That was my dude. So hanging out with him and chilling, that was the best part. And since then, everything else is, okay. Madison Square Garden. All right. If I'm on my deathbed, if you want to get a rise out of me, say P-Funk at the Madison Square Garden Earth Tour, I'm alive, I'm awake right now. Yeah, because that's what did it for me. All right. And since then, I've been all in. All right. I bought a busload of people to that show. I had 100 tickets. Okay, my mother, my father, everybody was there. I'm on stage. I can't find that tape to save my life. So anybody out there who listens to that, if you got that tape of George Clinton at Madison Square Garden doing the Earth Tour back in October of '77, I think it was. You see a guy on the side, that's me, with the hoodie, with the goggles, that was me. Can't find this in my life, but yeah, I did it. Moving on. All right, and I had 100 people to prove it. I don't know about the rest of them, but I had 100. All right, look at the ball. Look at yeah. All right. But now, when I went to prison, okay, when I come home, anybody who called me P-Funk pretty much, I knew either was from my hustling days or my prison days. Why? Those are people who knew me the most from that name. The other people, I was Mark Wright. They never called me Mark. I hated that. No, I'm Mark Wright. All right, but when I went to prison, and nobody know my government name. Why? I ain't using my name. Where I come from, we all got aliases. Why? Just in case, my dude. Who that? That's P-Funk. Who that was P-Funk? That's P-Funk. I don't know his real name. That's Boo Boo. Everybody got nicknames in the hood. You know how we do. All right, but watch this. When I went to prison, I kept it real, and yeah, P-Funk was my title, and I went through doing that. Now, George Clinton. I've exchanged hats with this guy when he sat down and broke bread. I love that guy. He's a real dude. And he was still my funk father. When it comes to funk, yeah, that's it. James, my uncle. Okay, George, my father. I know. I'm down there. I listen to James every day. My motivation is James. Okay, so yeah, George and James. That's it. Now, my biological father right there. Okay, and he even knew George. They knew each other, so it was a funny thing going on right there. All right. Now, when George and my father got together, yeah, I know who was who, but if it was funk, I'm going with George. And my man had no problem with that, so it was funny to me. But I just wanted to testify, right, from what funk had done for me in my life. Just like Christians and what y'all all testify, my testify coming from to George. Simple. The same way y'all put these preachers and the other guys on pedestal, I got George pedestalized a long time ago. All right. But I have been homeless, still funky. I have lived in my brother's basement, still funky. Okay. In all my endeavors, I never stopped being funky. And for all you belief system followers, Christians, Muslims, and Jews, y'all the belief system, funk got me through all my life situation. So I understand y'all following something because I got something I follow too. That's what I mean by respect. I'm not disrespecting Christians because I don't follow their philosophy. Or Muslim, no, I don't follow them. That's it. That's no disrespect. Simple. I am P-Funk, my alter ego. And that's the second coming of who Dr. Funkenstein, or I call it the man with the pill. The bigger the headache, the bigger the pill. I got the big pill. That big pill now is knowledge of self. I flipped the script, okay? I got it, I understand it, and I'm doing it a little different, that's all. And I am the doctor of what? Self-knowledge. I got this. I earned my BA, my streetology master's degree. I got my doctor's degree. I even got a PhD. And all of that is from what? Freak Out University, a.k.a. the streets. No classroom knowledge. I got all real life knowledge, my experiences in every area. So that's what I mean by I got them all. Okay, every degree you got, I got. But can you match me with self knowledge? Okay, moving on. Funk, where's that? No. Okay, yeah. I have my doctor's. Yeah, okay, now. Okay, yeah, I have my doctor's degree, but I can give you a prescription that will cure all your ills. What's that? Self knowledge, knowledge of self. A wisdom that you can practice and follow, and you'll get right where I am. Knowledge of self. Have knowledge of self, and you'll know who you are. It's not, what is it? No, it's not a liquid or a pill. It's right thinking, philosophy, spiritual food, okay? Knowledge of self, mental conscious knowledge that will cure all your ills. When you become knowledge of self, ignorance is your problem. Knowledge kills that ill. Got it? Now, wrapping it up. Ooh, this is quick. All right, let me get this out the way. I'm about to roll. I'm about to hit my boy up again. He's about to get bust over the head. I got a nice little lesson coming up after this, but I'm going to get this out the way right now. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you. But this is my thing for funk. Knowledge of self. Okay, I just flipped a little bit. AKA specially designed what? Knowledge, okay? Philosophy capable of what? Enlightening the world. The Egyptians did it. They used it and it worked fine for thousands of years. I just got a little bit of it and I'm doing just fine. And those who follow me seem to be doing fine with it too. So I'm good. Moving on. I ain't trying to be rich. Mainstream? No, could care less about mainstream. I could care less about mainstream. Don't need that nonsense. Well, y'all fickles all get up. I can't depend on y'all. I thought y'all can vote. No, you can't expect people to be ignorant and make good decisions. So you need to enlighten them. Then you can expect them to make better decisions. But don't tell me they're ignorant and expect them to make a good decision. We see that ain't working. So I had to get that one in. That don't work. So my thing is to enlighten you. Hopefully you'll be a better person, at least for yourself. You can't change the world. You can at least change yourself. And that really changes you anyway. Now, funk was my quaalude. Okay? Not the red or blue pill. Nope. Just what was true and right. And when I got God knowledge, Scooby-Doo, roll. I've been on this tear ever since. Why? Man, you need to know this. You need to try this. What? It's good. I'm doing it. It's good enough for me. Yeah, I took my advice with the drugs, took my advice with the other stuff. You would take my advice now with self-knowledge. Really? Everything philosophically from George taught me what comes from the one. You hear me say at 111, 101, everything comes from the one. And my studies show that. So George did that a long time ago. I done went all the way around and come back right here to tell me what he's been telling me for 50 years. I still go with it. I understand it, and I ain't got no problem. But now, right thing of philosophy is the way to what? Know thyself. That's it. That's one way, not the only way. Just a way. That way I can guarantee it'll get you there. That's my point with the guarantee. So what? Through daily practice of what? Of what I gave you, right thing of philosophy, P-Funk, pure real, is the way that I live. Keeping it real is with what? Everything I do. I ain't never been fake or phony about nothing. I ain't gonna do it. Can't do it. Nope, won't do it. So yeah, that's the Capricorn in me. I can't do that. Moving on. I just can't. Some things you just can't do. That's one of them. And I believe in the funk. I learned from the funk. And I live by the funk. And it kept me grounded, kept me doing what I need to do, and kept me into myself until I actually found myself with knowledge of self. Studying, practicing ancient Egyptian philosophy. I combine that with what I had. Oh, I'm good to go. I'm covered. Now, wrapping it up. If everyone was funky and had self-knowledge, what a wonderful world it would be. Get him, my man Satchel. It's a wonderful world. If everybody did what they're supposed to do, it'd be a wonderful world again. It was at one time. If it happened once, we can make it happen again. I see something change that's going to make that possible. I'm about to hit your boy upside the head with some more truth about our African brother, okay? Ibrahim Traore. He got these people in an uproar. And I feel, well, I gotta get the pill. I gotta get my little pink pill, white Benadryl. I feel allergic action coming on. I can feel it. So I want to get my lesson in before I get the fat mouth. I won't be able to talk. So, right things, I appreciate you tuning in. I don't know if I'm gonna get the lesson in the day or not, but I got to go right now. I see it starting to pop up. I can feel it. But in closing, may all my right thinkers live to be 100. Me, 100 minus a day. And all my P-Funk followers. So I never know that y'all all passed away. But if you know thyself, you already know the deal. I'm out.